I'm already pissed off I got hard scoped. Yeah, I cleared Galaxy Room.
I'm feeling fine now. I don't know how I got so high, whoa. Turn the motherfucking lights down. Our future's already so bright, whoa. I feel like posting a Bentley. No way, no bullshit can get me. Drink lots of water. I gotta take care of both of my kids.
It's Tuesday, and I am Jagnoff. So today's video is going to be a little bit longer. We are going to be going over, like I promised, some tips and tricks for the camos, especially the launchers. I'll go into a little bit of detail with the gun camos and some clips. Scratch that. If you're not interested in how to get the camos, there will be chapters down on the bottom. Just go ahead and skip. I will have some clips put up, and then I will have a full gameplay. I had a fun time with Groovey Juice doing a few kill races. Make sure you guys go check out Marcus Cain on Spotify, SoundCloud, and Instagram. Instagram, listen to Marcus Cain. This is awesome music. I can't thank you enough, bro.
You about to make breakfast, but I don't wanna whip to Venice and see both of your exes, cause it's a good day, no stressing. Let's just go to the beach, grapefruit white claw in my hand and sand all over my feet. I love the sun, but always put lotion all over my ink. I don't want that shit to get faded like we do every week, no.
Yep, I knew there was a motherfucker there.
Need to be free is growing stronger. Feel the sand on your feet. The key to peace is in your aura. Without it, you're incomplete. The need to be free is growing stronger. Feel the sand on your feet. The key to peace is in your aura. I found mine, now I'm complete. We all got our vices, yeah. Some a little nicer than a couple of mine, but what a wonderful time we could have for the price of cash. Get blacked out drunk while the time go past. Taxi pull up, they still have cabs. Really thought Uber was the only thing left. I would be a lot cooler if I'd ever invest. Impressed by all the things we see, depressed from all the screens we read. Malnourished by our Twitter feedback, currents in our energy. We need to do and make us happy more. Get up after your dreams so you can actually score. I ain't never giving in, not even last resort. My attitude contagious, you don't gotta ask me for it. That's important. Wifey gorgeous, she deserve a larger portion. I'm from Oregon, we don't forfeit. Never took no college courses, but I have quite the catalog and I'm constantly adding on. And I hope you can rap along for now. Let's just pack the bomb, cause
dude, these guys are spawning on both sides.
Need to be free is growing stronger. Feel the sand on your feet. The key to peace is in your aura. Without it, you're incomplete.
If you guys weren't aware, Groovey's basically the one that got me out of an 8-year hiatus in Call of Duty to come back and play just last year after I broke my hip. So pretty much everything I know about the game at this point, I've learned from him. So our playstyle is very similar. We have a pretty good in-game chemistry. It's kind of funny, but I kind of blew him out in this game that I'm showing you. It's not always that way, but this one was fun.
Oh, we're gonna have a kill race? Is that what you're saying?
Kill race and a TDM? Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's fucking do it. Kill race me, bro. I feel like no matter what happens, one of us is gonna get hurt.
Found mine now, I'm feeling fine now. I don't know how I got so high, whoa. Turn the motherfucking lights down. Our future's already
oh my
so
God.
bright, whoa. I felt like Kanye off his meds when I would fall into my bed. It's called anxiety, they said, and that it's trying me, I guess. But now I measure every breath, wonder how many
Watch, we're gonna
I
kill
got
race
left.
and our teammate
Alone
beats
inside
both
my
of us.
whip, and then I double park that bitch and hop out the motherfucker like what's good. I feel the way that love should. We can fuck around, I only care about the money, but that don't really do nobody much good. No, all I really need is sunshine and good weed and my friends and family, and I'll I'm at peace. Yeah. The need to be free is growing stronger. Feel the sand
My slide
on your
cancel didn't
feet.
work.
The key to peace is in your aura. Without it, you're
Dude.
incomplete. The need to be free is growing stronger. Feel the sand on your feet. The key to peace is in your aura. I found mine now, I'm complete.
You just steal a kill from me in hardcore? Oh my god, I just did that. I'm so sorry.
See behind you, Jake.
Yeah, flashback to the backpack full of ganja. Pack it across town on
Watch
my
out,
logo.
Jake.
Cash in a black bag in my locker. Back when I couldn't fathom a comma. Rapping a little fast in my comments. Now people in the back if they want it. Caption, we gonna blast off like comets. 2013 was a Pecoraro house out in Bend.
How can he shoot me, but I can't shoot him right there? That doesn't make any sense.
Before we're automatically friends, and did that show at I Am Sue and sold it out to begin. They put you smiling on the radio. Boys and I went crazy, whoa. Celebration at the bar, but I was only 18 though. Shit got complicated with a Katie and a Stacy and someone else I shouldn't mention. But okay, away we go. Buzzing now in Central Oregon. Bring that chorus in. Order more tempura for the can. That's my weather in. Me and Chandler
my
be the
God,
only
dude.
kids who were going in. Little life you love that's on my skin. What I feel within. I didn't know what y'all were wanting from me. I'm just a regular human. I'm not this rock star you see. After that show with Warren G, we got shut down by police. I started feeling pressure. I packed up and moved to Eugene. There I discovered blowing girls from California were tight. Listen to Skizzy Mars till 4 in the morning some nights. Constantly at the bar like this must be what college is.
Dude,
I
that's
got old pretty quickly. I did 4 years of that.
30 and
I
10.
knew I needed a boss to finish an OGV project. That was my old sound.
Swear I'm not
Now my new
using
tunes will pop up on all your playlists. Been saying one day that I'm gonna make it. Have people paying me for music that I make on the daily. Wait, he is sounding crazy. He can't possibly say he is gonna do something amazing. Did you see where they raised him? That boy's on fire like he's Cajun. Ain't nothing that can cage him. I'm loving every minute of this. Ain't nothing I'm
That's dirty.
ashamed of. I don't really know.
That's
what kind of
bullshit.
vibe y'all
I
trying to
recorded
That's
the
dirty.
game. That's my YouTube video tomorrow. So, in reality, we're very close to having dark matter. I just need 2 more submachine guns. There might be a clip at the end of this of the AK-74 going gold. But as you can see, just need 2 more to get diamond here, and then that's the last one for dark matter, ultra. So that'll be good. I'll be able to take a break and enjoy the game. Alright, so let's talk about the camos for guns. Now, all the camos for guns are the same, just different numbers involved, different amounts of kills. So for spray, you just need 300 eliminations. It's pretty retroactive. A lot of these are retroactive, but I highly recommend that you get your gun that you're trying to get gold maxed out, top level, before you do anything, just because when you are working on, say, 2 or more enemies rapidly killed 25 times, that will apply to everything else. So, and by the time you have it maxed out, you should honestly have 300 eliminations with it. I don't know why you wouldn't. For stripes, you got to get 75 headshots. That's pretty straightforward. Shoot them in the head. If you're having problems, I always play on hardcore to get camos, but if you really are having problems with headshots, go play in core. That way you don't accidentally hit a body shot. It's another one, just play safe and get your 20 kills, or your 25 kill streaks. This one is a little bit more for the Flora camo. So the kill is to get 75 enemies while they're detected, stunned, or blinded by your score, streaks, equipment, or field upgrades. Now what this means is that other people's don't count, but it still does work even if you don't have a mini-map up in hardcore. Your field mic, if they're within the radius of your field mic, it does count. So what I will do when I am doing this camo is I always will run a flashbang, a field mic, and for my kill streaks, for For my score streaks, I'll run UAV, counter UAV, and then whatever else. I mean, you can run a harp. Try to focus on flashbanging people. I play most of the camos that you will get. You're gonna get in hardcore. You can play Nuketown 24/7. I seem to have the best luck when I am playing on face-offs 3v3, but that's kind of a specialty game mode for me. It's those smaller maps, those smaller amounts of people. I do a lot better. I don't know. Play around, find out what you're comfortable with. I would say that face-offs is a good opportunity, especially Nuketown 24/7 is also a good opportunity. Any 24/7 game mode on hardcore, good opportunity. Otherwise, play on domination on hardcore. If you really can't stand hardcore, you can do it in core. It just takes a lot longer, I promise. I made sure to do a few guns in core when I first started this, and it probably takes 2 to 3 times longer in core mode. Next, we have geometric camos, 50 long shot medals. That's pretty easy. So if you go to barracks and combat record, and you go into multiplayer, and you look for the gun that you were trying to use, like say we are using the bullfrog, for example. Right here, it'll say what your ideal range is with the gun, but to get a long shot, right there, 36 plus meters. So after you play for a while, you'll be able to gauge out where 36 meters is, but every gun has a different long shot range, as you can see right there. Usually most of them within the same class have the same range though. Right now we got Crossroads 24/7. That's a great map for long shot. Just sit back on the boxes or over by B, or sit towards A and shoot off to the left and right. Or you can shoot from the top section down to the bottom section by A from C to A, or vice versa, A to C. So next we have the science camos. This one is kind of more difficult on hardcore than it is core, but you can still get it done on hardcore pretty quickly. You just need to kind of be smart about how you play, sit corners. A good way to get this done if you're struggling with it, if you still want to play core mode, even in regular hardcore mode, or hardcore and core mode, both, is to use decoy grenades. Decoy grenades is a good way to lure people or make them look away from you, and you can walk right up behind them. But the only thing about point blank range with any gun in multiplayer is basically, I think you have like a foot from the end of your barrel or a meter from the end of your barrel. Like your barrel has to be up against it. So it's a little bit more difficult in hardcore because most of the time you're getting shots before they're in your face. Core mode, you'll have a lot better chance of getting that. If you're struggling with it, just pop into core mode, knock them out real quick. And lastly, we have Psychedelic. Very easy one to get. Usually one of the first ones I have done besides spray. Just kill 2 enemies rapidly. Double kills, man. Double kills. Play Nuketown. Play face-offs. Boom, 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 boom. You get double kills all day. The whole game you'll get double kills. And for mastery, of course, it's just the quantity to get diamond of the original guns. So they added the MAC-10. You don't necessarily have to get the MAC-10, or you could get the MAC-10 and leave another submachine gun out. It's just you need 5. So once they add guns in later, that quantity doesn't go to need diamond, but you can do it in place of one that was already there. All right, on to launchers. Now, this one was not very fun at all for the Sigma or the RPG, but I used about the same strategy for both. Spray, just 50 eliminations, pretty easy. You can do it on core or hardcore. Now, here's the thing with kills and the launchers. I know a lot of people struggle with it, but honestly, bite the bullet. If you're in a match and you hit multiple people with flak jacket on early in the match, just leave. It takes more rockets than you have to kill someone with flak jacket. Just leave until you find a match where people don't have flak jacket on. It's more common than you'd think. And if you're primarily just running rocket launchers, your matchmaking is going to get easier and easier the farther you go. Just because of the way skill-based matchmaking works, you're not going to be playing as well. It takes into account the way you move, the way you shoot, the way you aim, the amount of damage you take, all of that. Make sure you run flak jacket while you're doing your launchers, though. Destroy 25 equipment, score streaks, or vehicles in multiplayer. Run engineer. Promise. If you run engineer, you'll see them all. It'll be really easy. Get 2 kills without dying 20 times. I did this in hardcore face-off. You could do it in Nuketown. Pretty straightforward. Same thing. Avoid people with flak jacket. If it really becomes an issue, you can run an ammo box. I had to run an ammo box for a while, especially with the aerial kill streaks. This one, destroy 25 ground-based kill streaks or vehicles in multiplayer. There's 2 options you can do here that are very good. You can go to combined arms, but what I noticed is the farther I went into doing this, the less people in my matches were actually using. So what I turned to do was fire team. I was going into fire team and I was parachuting in and hovering until I saw someone using engineer, saw someone get on a vehicle, pull up my mini-map, look for people in vehicles, and then just coasted down on them, cut my shoot, and boom. It's also a good way to get double kills done. Now this one was the real pain in the ass with the RPG specifically. It was not bad with the Sigma, but 25 aerial score streaks or vehicles in multiplayer. Now you can do this in fire team. I've noticed a lot of people saying that they drop in and they're above the UAVs. That did not happen for me. You do have more of a chance to hit attack helicopters because for some reason people just aren't using them anymore in multiplayer. But I would recommend just playing Nuketown 24/7 and shooting at UAVs and have an ammo box and just keep resupplying yourself. Every time a UAV comes up, shoot at it. It's annoying. It took me 170 matches to get 25 aerial kill streaks, I know. But you'll get it eventually, and you probably have a better ability to learn than I do. I don't know how to explain it, but you can look up on TikTok. I cannot remember his name, but there's a video about taking down aerial kill streaks where you make a triangle with your sight, and you line the nose cone with the UAV and the tail flange up outside your sight in a triangle, and apparently it has like a high percentage of hitting. I don't really understand it. I was just leading it and shooting, but the rockets never go in the same place, so it's unpredictable. You just got to keep shooting. It'll happen eventually. I'm sorry if you're trying. Destroy 3 score streaks or enemy vehicles in a single game 10 times. Pfft. Go to fire team. 10 games of fire team may take a little bit longer, but shit, you'll get it done in 10 games. Guaranteed. Just run engineer. And double kills. Some people, I've heard about people struggling with this. I've played hardcore face-offs, and it was not a problem at all. Get 2 or 3 a game. Happen real fast. And the Sigma, it's a little... it's easier than the RPG, I would say. A lot of people complain about getting kills with it, but I just did the same thing where I'd leave matches if I hit people that had flak jacket on. Just load into a match and take advantage of it when you're playing a full team that doesn't, especially in face-offs. Just wreck those guys. A lot of times you'll get in matchmaking so low that they don't even understand. It is what it is. It's not unethical reverse boosting, but it is reverse boosting. Never want to do that again. Honestly, I barely remember getting the knife gold. It took me probably all about an hour. I was also unlocking the sword at the same time, so that probably had something to do with it. 75 kills in multiplayer, pretty straightforward. Backstabber metal skills from behind, playing Nuketown on core mode. You want to play on core mode for these. Just wait until you're behind them. Sit in a corner, do whatever you have to do, be shady. I don't promote camping, remember that. Finishing moves, once again, it's to basically backstabber. I'm pretty sure when you do finishing moves, it counts as a backstabber medal. Smoke is a really good way to do this. Decoy grenades. I wouldn't recommend flashbanging or stunning. But regardless of what you do, I would run Tactical Mask while doing this. And make sure you run Ninja. Play on core mode, you'll get 50 kills while injured in multiplayer on Nuketown. 2 games, 3 games, depending on how aggressive you are. 50 kills while sliding in multiplayer. Once again, probably Smoke's the best way to do this. Make sure you run Gung Ho and Ninja with Perk Greed. Easy. Run Smoke. Run Smoke. That's all. Pretty much just run Smoke and play Nuketown 24/7 on core mode. Easy. Shouldn't take you too long. If you have any issues, I actually can't help you. You'll have to figure it out on your own. Now the M79, the good old Nuketube. This one I've heard a lot of people say was the worst one. I did not think so. Same thing. Look for people without flak jacket. What can I say? 30 kills in multiplayer. 50 long shot medals. So this one, I did this in face-offs mostly. I wasn't trying to do it on Nuketown. I did it in face-offs, and the maps like U-Ban And KGB, where you have the long alleys on the side, just step to the right and poof, poof, poof. You'll get your long shots. Game show. All of those face-off maps are great for long shots. It does have a kind of wild long shot range though, so it's longer than you think it is. I think it's like 40 meters, 41 meters. Same as an assault rifle, but you'll get it. 20 kills without dying 2 times, that'll happen. Just keep shooting people. Make sure to run an ammo pack or scavenger. Scavenger's a really good perk to run with this. And with the rockets as well. I recommend running scavenger. This one, equipment score streaks for vehicles in multiplayer. You know what I'm going to say. Go to fire team. You'll get it done. It'll take some time, but you'll get it done. This one kind of happened a little bit retroactively. I play hardcore face-off or Nuketown. I'd say face-off. People take cover more often. Just look for those people. You can actually get this one done when people are running through doorways away from you and you hit them. It will count as killing them in cover. Make sure to utilize the splash damage on this as much as possible. It has more splash damage than the RPGs do. It'll get people in cover. Shoot the wall behind them, shoot the ground next to them. If they don't have flak jacket on, it'll take care of business. But to account for them being behind cover, they basically have to be facing a wall. Fire team or combined arms, but fire team's probably more efficient. You can work on multiple weapons in one game this way. They're long games. Double kills, just play face off. Boom, boom. It doesn't have to be a double kill with one shot. It can be multiple different shots. Just pretty much as soon as you reload, you got to shoot another one to get the double kill. But it happens pretty quickly. Just keep it up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You'll see I'll have dark matter here about next video or two. Depends on how much I play snipers only. I've got a feeling that's going to be gone on Thursday, so I kind of want to get my clips in from that. The music by Cain. Make sure you check out his Instagram, Spotify, and SoundCloud. The links are down in my bio. Keep jagging off.